great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Chris, to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
First down here for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Lindsey. Open field ahead.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on.
Got an opening here. End zone ahead. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ole Miss. To the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's going to have to carry this offense, and wow, as he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Play action here on first down. Takes a deep shot on the move. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
You cannot miss a wide-open wide receiver down the field. That's a big play, a huge play. Could have broken this game wide open. You've got to step through your drop back and, if anything, underthrow that ball. This cannot go over his head.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Tigers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Using his legs, it's Sperry. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Dropping back, it's Levitt. Screen to the wide receiver. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. And the Tigers will send the punt team onto the field. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And here's the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. First out and more. He's still running. Solid game. They'll spot him out at the 35.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
First down and 10 now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
The Rebels are on the move here.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
I know throwing the football over the middle of the field is difficult, but this one is on time. It's on target. This wide receiver has got to catch that football. I know that the defense is closing in, but it's really not about the yards after the catch. Secure it and then protect yourself for the oncoming hit.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw again. Contact as he threw it. Falls incomplete. They misfire for a third consecutive time. And the Rebels will have to kick it away.
Number 33 on to kick it away.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance for a takeaway. Got away from him. Don't see that often.
Well, Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a third and long. That's reeled in. It's Barry. Oh, he's got open space. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well. This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. The Tigers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Scanning the field. It's Levitt. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. And the Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. They'll kick it away here. He'll field it in his own end zone. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And that pass falls incomplete. Now play is stopped here. We have an injury to one of the Rebels players. A junior offensive lineman. So second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back. Defense is coming after him. This time it's complete. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Pass. And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45. And the Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pulls it in. It's Cook. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. That completion sets up an important third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's fourth down.
Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. The Tigers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front. This O-line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. And they're able to pick up that first down. Good job up front.
Off the play fake on first down. Makes the grab. It's Barry. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So 2nd and 6 now. We pick up 4 on first. Dropping back. It's Levitt. He bought some time, now lets it go. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Caught near the sticks. It's Watkins. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39. And it's Ole Miss in front. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. A solid gain of 7 on the completion sets them up now 2nd and 3.
This defense is going to have to change something up here. These safeties are going to have to start driving down on the inside wide receiver. This is just an in route. There's no real deep responsibility. He's got to drive down and break that pass up. If he doesn't, this offense is just going to continue to do this time and time again.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. Has a path to the end zone. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
And now they'll set up for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good.
The extra point is good. That ties the game at 7.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. Let's see if they can recover from that here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Haas.
Chris, I don't know how the big tight end gets that open in the middle of the field. Somebody has got to target the tight end in coverage. That's an easy throw and catch, and as a quarterback, I will take it all day long. My tight end's open, bang, complete. Well, it doesn't always have to be pretty, and it doesn't always have to be dominant. You just got to move the chains. We need first downs here as an offense. They're able to do that with a nice little run.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
They'll run it here. Fights through the tackle. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Catch made on the right side and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make first downs and now getting the ball across the 50. Clearly now in scoring range, and as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks. You can't take a negative play and knock yourself out of field goal range. Give this offense a lot of credit. They needed to put together a drive after their defense just gave up the touchdown, and they've been able to do so. Nice first down there.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. It's complete. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Having a running back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is such a weapon. Here, this route over the middle, the defense sinks. It's an easy completion, and then you pick up the first down.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on 3rd down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on 1st down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're
Muscles in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So a solid gain of 8 sets them up 2nd and 2, really opens up the offensive playbook here. Back in motion now. Grab behind the line. It's Durham. They'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. And the Tigers come up to the line in a hurry-up. He keeps it. Can he convert? And he's swarmed quickly. They're all over the QB run there.
Interesting call to go with the option there on 3rd down. Anytime you have a 3rd and long, you run the option. You are either playing for 4 downs or you're hoping to catch the defense off guard. This is now a big decision on 4th. Do you go for it or do you punt it away?
And he's brought down immediately on that one. Had a gutsy to try a return, but the coach may have preferred a fair catch. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Finds his target. He's got some space. Look out. Goes out of bounds, but a nice game. They'll spot him short of the 35.
That is an outstanding job recognizing what the defense is doing. As he sees this blitz, he goes immediately. Back. There's no one left for the back, and he's able to get the line to gain for a 1st down. So the risk-reward of sending this pressure against a quarterback who is seeing it really well, and right now the offense is winning that.
They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it go quickly. And is intercepted. Breaks into the open. He's bringing it back. Past the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
I love linebackers that keep their eyes in the backfield and they turn into pass defenders when it's in the passing game. This guy does a great job. Watch him read the eyes of the quarterback. He steps in front, and now he's gone on the outside for a touchdown. Beautiful play.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. After the 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. He's looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Out of bounds after a solid gain. They'll spot it at the 40.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
And there's the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively. This is great recognition by the wide receiver of the coverage being run, because on a drag route, if it's man coverage, you're going to continue to run. If it's zone coverage, you're going to sit down, and he sits down right here. Quarterback is on the same page, and they're able to get a completion, some yards after the catch, and get a first down.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. The Rebels will have 1st and 10 here.
This is a great example, Chris, of man-zone principle.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
It's so important as a quarterback that you understand the momentum of the game and the possession. And they're able to gain some yards on that last snap and then give it all back on this snap. This quarterback's...
They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Well, this is exactly why it's so important to stay on schedule. When you get in these obvious passing situations, these defensive linemen can just pin their ears back. Look at this pass rush. It's just overwhelming the offensive line.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Takes a hit just as he lets it fly. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
Here he goes. Inside the 40. He's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but not before he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line. And now LSU will spend their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Back to throw. It's Levitt. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Caught behind the line. It's Durham. Well, they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6. Timeout taken by LSU, their 2nd. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations, and one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on 4th.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Odom. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half.
Guys, we could be shaping up for one memorable finish in this Magnolia Bowl. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. Time to get back to the second half of a flowery but fierce rivalry, the conclusion of the Magnolia Bowl.
And the Rebels will kick this away to start the second half. And the kickoff will be returned. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Set for the second half kickoff, but first let's check in with Holly Rowe on the sideline.
LSU's head coach told me at the half. Coach reminded his team in the locker room that this is a moment that they can claim some redemption. They've got a lead right now on the road. They lost this game the last time the two teams met, but this is their moment. Their foot down. He said, I want us to come out with the most energy we've had all game. Even though we've got a lead, this is where we set the tone for dominance down the stretch. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. He'll try a pass here. With the catch, it's Berry. He stopped short of that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. The Tigers bring their punt team onto the field. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They're going to run it here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. And the Rebels will line up to kick it away. When he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. Kick is away. Excellent directional punting headed toward the sideline. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points. this lead. They'll hand it off, and he will be stuffed for no gain. And the Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Gets the first and still running. Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down. The Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Chris, we're going to look back on this plays as one of the defining plays of this game. With the lead, this offense is able to just hand the football off and get the first down on 3rd and long. This defense has got to be demoralized. They felt like they were going to get off the field, and they weren't able to do so. Again, this game, as critical of a play as we're going to have in this game.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
This is really basic stuff from this offense, but I got to tell you, it's hard to defend, in particular when you've got a wide receiver that has a good feel for the middle of the field. And this slot wide receiver, you can see as he works up vertically, and then he breaks across, just an easy in route, and now it's about the timing of the quarterback, and he puts the ball right on time for an easy completion and a first down.
On the ground, it's Barry. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
That's caught. It's Brown. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. LSU has moved into the red zone. They're going to run it. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Makes a one-handed catch. Wow, what a one-handed catch by the senior.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. And they'll set up for the PAT.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the Rebels offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together with this drive? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running back has it on the screen now. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
You know, as an offense, you always want those screen passes to hit big. You see those highlights, the running back running free down the sideline. But this is a solid play for them. It's manageable situation now. You're moving the ball forward, and everything is at your disposal as a play call.
They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of 3rd down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking downfield. Incomplete for a third straight play.
No, 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 no. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
And let's check in with Holly Rowe from her sidelines vantage point.
Here on the Tigers sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep...
Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And they go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust, that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory. Good scramble by this quarterback. I know it doesn't pick up a ton of yards here, but you're creating a more manageable down and distance, and you're getting down and avoiding the hit. It's a really good job managing the game and managing the hits that you're going to take throughout the game.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Back to throw. It's Levitt. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be 1st down.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on 3rd down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up.
Touchdown, LSU. This offense really clicking.
Chris, this is the matchup that is so difficult to stop. When you're in the red zone, you get a tight end that can go down the field and force a mismatch. That is a beautiful place to throw the ball as a quarterback. He finds his guy, and it's a touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT puts them up 17 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
31, Ole Miss 14.
They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. They begin to click now. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Nice grab. It's Alexander. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You see an offense that runs these drag routes well, it is really tough to stop, almost impossible to stop. And the whole key for the offense is really about timing. It's about the quarterback getting that ball out of his hand on time and then accurately hitting the wide receiver in stride. If that happens, there's really nothing the defense can do. Chris, I think the best way to defend these drag routes is getting some contact early in this route. You've got to jam this wide receiver, in particular with his original alignment. If he gets a clean release, you're probably going to get that ball completed as an offense. So jam the wide receiver at the line of scrimmage, play some tight man, and force him to really work for that release.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Haas. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a 1st down as the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. Time for one more play here in the quarter. The shotgun handoff here. And they make the stop on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He'll throw it now. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
The Rebels looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pass caught. Can he get in? Oh, and they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1. And they're trying to punch it in here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, now you look forward to third down, and this offensive coordinator is going to have to dial something up, I think, to a wide receiver on the outside. Where's his one-on-one? Does he have his best player, and what's his matchup? And this quarterback has got to think about throwing the football on time. It's a condensed space. The windows are small. The ball's got to be on time and on target to convert. Well, Chris, this is why they pay the head coaches the big bucks here. This is a tough decision. Do you rely on your defense? Do you go for it right here on 4th and short? It's got to be a gut decision by your head coach. Does he believe in these guys? Can they get these yards? We'll find out.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He escapes the pocket. Touchdown, Rebels. Powers into the end zone.
What a decision on 4th down. He sees the opportunity to take it himself, and he does so for the touchdown. That is just maddening as a defense. They feel like they do everything right. First down, second down, third down, even the coverage on 4th, and the quarterback still makes them pay.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. The Tigers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
I tell you, Chris, defensively, this is death by 1,000 cuts. They just allow these hitch routes to create second and manageable, third and manageable. It's
caught. He's breaking free. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's second down and 8 coming up. To throw, it's Levitt. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle. And following the catch, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the grab. It's Harris. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. And the Tigers will have to kick this away. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. Steps into this one, and it's a boomer. Wow. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. Holly Rowe has a report now from the sidelines. Holly?
Checking in from the Ole Miss sideline. I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. Fights off a defender. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, there's no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit.
It's caught, and he's got a lane. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. And the Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's pass. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. A lot of options here on second and short. Will they take a shot or try to pick up the first down? Looking for a man. Grab near the sticks. It's Alexander. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Rebels will come to the line to run the hurry up.
And there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This has been a totally dominant performance by this pass rush. 5th sack of the game. This offensive line cannot protect the quarterback, and they continue to just tee off. I will not be surprised if they get 1 or 2 more.
Looking to pass here on second down. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
I love that they're attacking more down the field in these intermediate spaces, and in order to do that, you've got to throw the football with leverage, and he does that, where your guy has a better opportunity than the defender. But if you're going to do that, you've got to trust that your wide receiver can go out there and make catches like this. He lays out, catches the football. This is outstanding passing game. Easy work for this offensive line on 3rd and short. That's an easy conversion because of what happened on 1st and 2nd down. Staying on schedule is paramount for this offense, and something that the defense is going to have to combat.
They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Now the try here for the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. 2-man clock with the running game. Well, they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. Great cut there. They can't get him to the ground. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. They'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead.
Chris, that was the defense's chance to get off the field. It's third down, you're trailing, have to get the ball back, and they give up a conversion. That is a back-breaking play for this defense.
Ole Miss takes their second timeout now. They've still got one more left to work with. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. It's a quarterback keeper, and he stopped the front seven all over him that time. Ole Miss will call their third and final timeout, approaching the final minute of play. They can no longer stop the clock with a timeout. He's going to pull it down and run. Slides down, but it's short of the first down. Brings up fourth down now. The Tigers will line up to boot it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. They'll kick it away here. Kicks it a little too far. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Drive starts to the 25. Here comes the Ole Miss offense, and time for Trinidad Chambliss to produce some of that trademark magic late in the game. They love a touchdown, of course, but a field goal will get them even in the game. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Alexander. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
I really love this offense capitalizing. After the defense got the stop, got the ball back, they're able to hit them for a nice gain. Now they need to press the ball down the field, get this score that they desperately need.
First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Another clutch play for this quarterback who's having a very solid championship game, Joel. He shows the confidence they have in him in this must-win moment.
Chris, you hit it on the head. It's about the confidence, and you can see that confidence come out in the decisions that he is making. That ball is going to the proper spot. He is playing so efficient right now, and this game is going to be on his shoulders the rest of the way.
Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The clock is still running. Off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the grab. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Taking a deep shot here to the right. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
They look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this third down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those three together. Chris, I don't think they can get another snap here with the clock where it's at. You've either got to throw it into the end zone or kick the field goal. But the game is on the line right here.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Zips it down the middle. And it falls incomplete. The final play of the game as time runs out. And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.